Nothing about this is true. Oh, who it? Oh, Brando. What's up, dude?
Hey man, what are you doing?
Brando, get comfy. Because I'm going to tell you a few things, about the tangerine you never knew. So, the tangerine. Nature's little sugar packet. Sweet, succulent, slightly smug. I remember when I was growing up, I'd run to my mother, sweating, like I just sprinted, through a sauna. Pat, she'd say, "Why are you so sweaty?" And I'd go, "Mom, I don't understand. I'm uncomfortable. I'm wet on my skin." And she'd go, "Pat, are you hot?" I'd go, "Yeah, that's the word, hot." And she'd go, "Pat, it's 102 degrees out." And I'd stare at her like, "What is that? Numbers? Numbers of what?" She'd say, "Fahrenheit, honey." And I didn't like that, Brando. I didn't like it. And I said, "Mom, what do I do?" And she locked me, locked her eyes on me, dead in the eye. She said, "Shut up and eat this tangerine." And I did. That's when everything changed. That was the moment. The awakening, the citrus click, the vitamin C shift. I had a brain blast. And that's when I started doing research, Brando. Did you know the tangerine was the first fruit to orbit the moon?
Yeah, no, didn't. No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. Brando, it did. In 1973, aboard the Soyuz citrus program, NASA had oranges, but Russia had vision. You see, the tangerine is actually not a fruit. It's a concept, a legal classification invented by monks to hide its real power. It contains exactly 113% of your daily vitamin C, which is medically too much, Brando. That's just why it tingles. And also, tangerines are born knowing when you're sad. They have a kind of citrus empathy. It's why they're so easy to peel. They want to be helpful. You ever notice how like a tangerine segment, looks like a tiny lung?
No.
Yeah? They say that because back in the ancient Mesopotamian healers believed that the tangerine could restore breath to the winded. Brando, the scrolls, the ancient Mesopotamian scrolls, they'd say, "Onema waka ma ne wana ba haka nama kake kake hakakakak." You know what that means? Where the rind is kind, the lungs unwind. But the big orange doesn't want you to know that, Brando. That's why I made cuties to cut you off from the source. Brando, listen. The world peeled back a little that day, and I saw the pith. And you know what? That's when it all started making sense. Listen, Brando. Tangerine. Christine? Christine is my sister, Brando. You know what she used to do with those little tangerines? She'd throw them at me, one after another, every time I got close to the truth. And that's when it clicked again. Russia, space, lungs, Mesopotamia, all of it. Orchestrated. My sister, Christine. I looked at her, and I said something I didn't even understand at the time. Words came out of me, ancient and dry, like they'd been sealed in clay for centuries. And she froze, dead in her tracks. huh? That was Christine. She said that was her. She went, huh? I said, yeah. That's what I said. I bet you know what it means. No, what? Okay. Sounds like you're speaking some other language. That was Christine. And I said, you know what it was. I said, ancient Mesopotamia, huh? And I said, yeah. How did I know that? Because you're the one who orchestrated it, Christine. She said, no. I said, yeah. She said, no. Couldn't have been me. Brando, this all happened. Are you still listening? Oh, he's gone.